All right, so you see the title. Having high standards suck. It really do, because it really puts me in a position where I either have all or nothing, and I am personally like that, all or nothing. I'm not home alone. At first, I was, but as soon as I fixed my one of my biological parents' phone, because they've been out of phone for a while, they he was out the house, so yeah. So yeah, I like the fact I was able to help him out with his phone. He's not tech savvy at all. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, having high standards suck. You see, I was raised religious. Okay, I was raised religious to have only Christian based standards. That's the only thing I had back in the day. Um, it was that was the only thing I had. But I will say back then I was kind of a simp. hmm I honestly, it might have hurt me then, but back then, when my childhood father called me a Mickey Mouse boyfriend, I actually thank you for calling me that, because I understand it now. I understand it now. I need to talk to him about that, but I haven't talked to him in a while. So, because of divorce, me and his conversations are very transactional. So, anyways, yeah, the only like back then I wasn't really requiring too much from a female. The only thing I really required for her is that she's a Christian, she loves God, she goes to church, um, she's nice, she's pretty, she's feminine. Let's see, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Deal breakers back in the day, I didn't really have them per se. The only deal breaker I can think of is having an attitude and being fat. That was pretty much it. Back then, I didn't. Those were pretty much my standards. If I was to um, narrow down my standards of yesteryear, I would say is be Christian, be pretty, and be feminine. That's it. That's it. If I would to say. So yeah, that aside. Now that I am way more red pill, black pill now, I'm dark purple pilled actually, because I'm still trying to hold on to this whole nice guy thing. Honestly, this nice guy thing is getting a little annoying, honestly, and especially, I'll get to that. I don't want to get sidetracked. Anyway, so, oh, maybe I should go there. I should go there. Hypocrisy. The hypocrisy is what started to wake me up. The fact that females could do this, they can date any kind of man they want, but I can't date whatever kind of female I want. Like, especially as a Christian, that ain't Christ-like, right? You're supposed to save her. Back then, obviously, I'm trying to remember. I don't want to make stuff up. You see, back then, the standards I was willing to sacrifice was if she's not a virgin. So I thought most younger women, specifically when I was young too, like, I don't know, 16, I was 16 years old, specifically 16. If I thought that most 16, well, I hope so. Point being, when I was a kid, I really thought, chances are the women my age will be virgins, okay? Even though I kept my virginity, my purity, I was fine marrying a woman who wasn't a virgin. So, for example, like, let's just say I'm 25 years old, okay? Because 25 was, I guess, the age when I was a kid. I used to think things, life and stuff like that. But yeah, 25 years old. If I was 25 years old, I'm a virgin, but she's not. She loves God. She's a Christian. I don't know what's her body count. I just hope that she don't have more than 5. I don't know. It's for an example. I was hoping that she at least didn't sleep around. But point being, I was considering a non-virgin woman. Like, I was fine with that. Okay, it's okay. It's not ideal. It's not ideal, but I'll go for a non-virgin woman. So yeah, I'm just doing my voice from year to year. So yeah, that was that was my plan back then. Okay, as long as she loved God, was pretty and feminine, love God, As long as she was Christian, pretty, and feminine, I think that's the one. I was fine. That was it. That's it. Now that I became way more red pill and getting sick of the hypocrisies that women, they can date any kind of man they want. They can reject any kind of man they want. But me, a man, I can't date any kind of woman I want. I can't reject any kind of woman I want. That's one thing I didn't like. That was the first things that made me realize women aren't so perfect after all. Women aren't so innocent after all. That's the first thing I realized. Wait a minute. And maybe thinking back then, I was like, wait a minute. I thought women are supposed to be pure. They're supposed to be pure. I thought they were supposed to be fair. I thought they were nice. No, there wasn't. They wasn't. And especially, I remember when my childhood mother was trying to help me break up. Well, help persuade me. Both my childhood parents technically interfered in my, my dating life with my unofficial ex. So yeah. Because one thing I remember is she said I don't think she's a virgin, right? So that was a red flag for me. Which obviously, yeah, it was back then, don't get me wrong. But I'm trying to figure out why she wasn't one. Why wasn't she one? She's supposed to be a Christian. Why is she not a virgin? Though, you see, back then I was willing to settle for a non-virgin woman. But I still preferred. It wasn't a strong preference, it was just a preference. I was still willing. I know this thing might get on yours. A mosquito bit me. So yeah, it's summer. There's probably very few mosquitoes have bit me. Bit me. This is disinfect spray. Hopefully that kills it. So yeah, it is burning though. It has alcohol, so yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I was trying to figure out why isn't she? Is she? Well, I didn't really know that, but why wouldn't she not? Why wouldn't she be a Christian? Why wouldn't she be a virgin? I was trying to figure that out. So then I started thinking about other females. Wait a minute, if I continue dating, what? Are they virgins? How would I know that? The thing is, I would never really know that unless I ask. And assuming they're telling the truth. So now I'm researching online about being a virgin man, and they ain't really giving me no answers other than you need to lose it. But the Bible says don't lose it. Don't lose it, through fornication. And then peer pressure and everything. What else? I'm trying to think. And they talked about women need to be virgins, but women aren't virgins. So a lot of things just was not adding up to the Bible. I was seeing the world for the way it is, the way how it's operating, knowing, wait a minute, I'm a Christian virgin man, and why aren't these women out there in the world, specifically my age, aren't virgins? I was confused. So when I that's did my red pill journey, learned that black women did not like it when black men. I need to clean this. Black men they don't like it when black men date white women, but as soon as a black woman date a white man, everything is cool. I'm like, wait a minute, hypocrite. Well, double standards. Then I started learning about the double standard word in 2019. Realizing women are hypocrites. Most of their dating standards are hypocritical. Then we going along the lines of, oh Ray, would you date her? Would you date a fat girl? Is she pretty, right? And she's fat. Is she a pretty fat lady? Is she pretty? I was like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, but so would you marry her? She's big. She's a nice, big, beautiful woman. I'm like, I don't know. If you say you can't say no, she's not pretty. Is it because she's fat? Oh, you stopped liking Rachel because she became fat. No, that's not really the case. I just simply grew up out of her. But obviously, like I said, I had to bring that up, okay? Because I was realizing, like, You can't say she's not pretty, Ray. You can't say you wouldn't be with her because she's fat. What if your wife gets fat? That too may be a thing I may end up dealing with, even if I get a woman who's skinny. That's kind of bound to happen, especially if she get, especially the 7 children I'm trying to have. But yeah, I'm already at the 10-minute mark. Shoot, I'm trying to think. This suck. So like, they was complaining, talking about I can't say no to a fat woman, but she can say no to a fat man. I wasn't having that. So I ended up researching that, the hypocrisy. So then because of the hypocrisy, I started to realize around 2018, 19 that, you know what, I want what I want. I want what I want, and I'm not settling. Around 2019, maybe 2020, I started to put my foot down. No, I want this. I want this. And especially considering I was reconstructing my faith in 2020. Was it 2020? Or 2021? No, technically it's 2021. But it started in 2020. But in 2021, that's when I reconstructed my faith and realized what being Christian is and what it isn't and everything. I've decided, well, this is on the side of my preferences and everything, having standards. I've decided, no, when I reconstructed my faith about purity specifically, I was trying to figure out the importance. I already figured out the importance of female purity, female virginity, but I was trying to figure out the importance of male virginity. I received no answers. I tried asking I tried asking the males of my childhood family at the time. Not an answer. Not the answer I was necessarily looking for, because they wasn't really giving me no answers because they don't know the answer. I tried looking up on internet, couldn't find nothing. So I'm over here trying to figure out, wait a minute, I'm sitting here a virgin. The Bible says for people to be pure, everybody has to be pure, but I'm not seeing evidence of proof why men should be virgins. So I'm trying to figure this out. The Bible specifically talked about female virginity, not male virginity. I was confused. So I'm trying to get answers. And because I'm not really getting an answer, the Bible just says be pure. So being pure is just simply not being exposed to the elements of sin. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to keep this virginity. I don't care what people say. I'm going to be a virgin until marriage. And I don't care waiting 20 years into marriage. She has to be on the same page as me. I want what I want, and that's it. That's where I was at pretty much around like 2021-ish or something like that, maybe even 2022. And then on top of that, me realizing that I can't afford a girlfriend, especially being homeless in 2018, I was realizing, wait a minute, I can't date. I was 18 years old. I can't date. I'm too poor. I have no money. I'm in a homeless shelter. I can't do this. So yeah, now I'm going up into now of why. That's pretty much the long answer of why I have answers. Why I have high standards. It's not even just about the female. It's about me too. Me as a man, like I said this billion times on my this YouTube channel, that I understand my position as a male. I understand. I get it. I am supposed to be the provider and protector. If I can't do that, then I'm not a good provider and protector. It's that simple. I understand very well as a man what I need to be doing. Naturally speaking, I know what to do. It's in every man. We know what to do. So because of that, because I always knew that I may not be, because I always knew that if I can't protect and provide, what's the point of even dating? So In 2016, after me and my unofficial ex broke up, I was like, I can't date. It is what it is. And I had, like I said it before, I really have to appreciate one of my high school homies who tried to help put me on with a female. He found a female that was actually my type, white blonde, and made sure she wasn't older than me. I really appreciate my high school homie, but I told him, unfortunately, I cannot make any moves. I need to take care of my life first. I need to build my money. So I told him, just tell her about Side Novel. That's it. I don't even know if she's seen Side Novel, but if she did, thank you for watching. Which I highly doubt. She don't even know I even exist, so there's that. But that girl was, obviously not perfect, but no girl's perfect. No, I'm not. I'm far from perfect, man. But the point is, he found a woman who was my type, basically, who was basically my type. I'm not saying the girl was basic, nah. Well, if anything, I like basic girls, okay? I prefer, someone like Megan Thee Stallion is not basic. She ain't no basic. I guess the female, let's just say the female that my high school homie tried to put me on with, technically was in the same boat with Livy Dunn, okay? Because both Livy Dunn is a very beautiful woman. People can't seem to understand, like, especially this whole rapper women. People think that because I'm a man, I don't know what's the big deal with Beyonce and Rihanna, like how beautiful they are. Like they're the most beautiful women ever. No, they're not. If the most beautiful women to me, like celebrity women to be exact, is like Livy Dunn. She's a very beautiful woman. And that, I was about to say her name. And that female that my high school homie was putting me on with technically was in that same bracket of females I'm into. So yeah, the best thing I can say when it comes to celebrity women, Livy Dunn is the prettiest one. Yeah, when Livy Dunn, Olivia Holt, Sabrina Carpenter, Rowan Blanchard. I know I'm naming Disney stars now. What's that name? Kirsten Bell. Yeah, those are the women I want, and that clearly they're all blondes now. I know I named one brunette, that Rowan Blanchard lady, who's not a woman apparently now. That was a huge, whatever. I'm not go there. Yeah, I really appreciate my high school homie, but unfortunately I couldn't make a move. Now I've already talked about the female standards, what I want in a female. She doesn't have to, well, she kind of has to be white now. Let's go there. I have high standards. She must be Christian, virgin. She must be feminine. Must be submissive. She must be. She must. That's the word I can look. She must be logical. She must be fun. This is 6 in sign language, by the way. She must be fun. She cannot be fat. She must take care of her physique. No tattoos at all. No tattoos, no piercings, because that's a straight up red flag. I don't care. If you have a tattoo, I'll automatically think that you suck dick. Okay, I'm sorry. It is what it is. No tattoos. And 9, yeah, I have a lot of standards. You must be feminine. You must be feminine. Oh, no dressing promiscuous. No promiscuous dressing. No clubbing. All that stuff. None of that stuff. No partying. Nothing. None of that. I'm sorry. No. No ghetto junk. Not at all. And because, unfortunately, it's too common, especially down here in Chicago, that black women are too ghetto and everything. I'm sorry. No, I have to not go with black women. Look, I already know I'm going to get a lot of hate. I get it, blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying. To me now, this image, I don't want my sons and daughters. This is about my children. I at this point, I want just an interracial, white or Asian. That's it. I'm really at that point. I'm almost this close, not this close, but I'm almost this close to getting my passport and just leaving and going to Japan. However, I already know some of y'all in the comments gonna be like, oh, you better be careful getting that passport, bro. Like, I already know it is a risk getting my passport. I get it, it's a risk. I know. Okay, I research. I be on the internet 24/7. Maybe not 24/7, maybe like, I don't know, 18/7, but yeah. Because some of those hours I'm sleeping, but yeah. So anyway, I know, I get it. Honestly, at this point, I don't really want a black woman at all. I really don't. And honestly, that's the standard now. It's kind of standard that I want white or Asian now. There's ghetto-ness and there's hoodness and all of that in white women and Asian women and all that stuff. I know. I'm just simply avoid those women too. Simply, it's that simple. It's not no big deal. It ain't no easy solution. That's the thing. It ain't no easy solution. I'm at the 20-minute mark. Anyway, so yeah, I pretty much listed off my standards as far as women. She cannot be older than me. That's 10. Can't be older than me. Preferably not older than me. I don't want her taller than me. That's 11. I already talked about the weight thing. Gotta be friendly. There we go. And hygienic. Can't be a whore. Yeah. That's all my standards for women. That's the high standards I have for women. But if I'm just being honest, considering I want that, and considering what I could bring to the table, which is nothing pretty much other than myself and my personality, I think that's not enough. In conclusion, it boils down to the fact that I have not approached a female. Alright, that was my dad. He's real happy that I fixed up his phone. So yeah, because he haven't been on the phone in a while. So yeah, in conclusion, it all boils down to me. Okay, I understand. If I'm gonna want this and require this in a woman, I need to be able to give something back. I get it. The transaction has to be fair. To me, that's what equally yoked is to me. I take it literal. I haven't liked a female since high school. I haven't really been interested in a female since high school. The next video is gonna be about me, women sitting next to me on the train. Yeah, anyway, so yeah. But this whole entire time, I have not approached a female. I have no game. It's just a lot. I have no game. I'm poor, ugly, and stupid. There you go. I made a whole video on that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And the one thing I really hate is that when I'm a NoFap, I'm way more attracted to women. Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I think this is a physical thing. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe I just got to do something with my testosterone. Higher, levels of testosterone, or increasing levels of testosterone. Like yesterday, clearly this woman was older, and clearly this woman had a little bit of weight on her. As people will call it thick. But that woman, whatever reason, I don't know, I was attracted to that woman. I'm like, Lord, this is weird. Anyways, that's pretty much I got a sidetrack about NoFap stuff, but I don't know. It's kind of crazy how I bring NoFap in it, because I feel like that's Satan trying to tempt me. And the fact I'm trying to figure out, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of an incel if you really think about it, because I have no female attention. I don't know. This NoFap thing saying a whole bunch of women gonna be attracted to you. I've done that. I've been on my highest was 11 months and 3 weeks. 11 months, 3 weeks. I know I failed at the end. I hate that, but it is what it is. 11 months and 3 weeks, and not one female approached me. Well, maybe one. But she was completely unattractive. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm done. This video is way too long. That's pretty much it. You know, that was it basically. And finally, in conclusion, I can't approach no female. I'm too poor. Whatever this education they want, I can't provide that. And if whatever it is females want, I can't give. And therefore, the only women who may want me are something outside. Basically, the women I'm into is out of my league. I'm comparing the female my high school homie was trying to put me on with to Livy Doon. To me, they're in the same boat. They're in the same boat to me. To me, they're the same. Though Livy Doon is technically prettier, but I won't go there. But the point is, she was in the same boat. I can't approach female. I literally go to Chicago. Because I have no job right now, I literally go outside every day, riding these trains. I'm seeing all these pretty females, and I know I cannot approach them. I can, but I'm just gonna be another broke boy. If I settle on going with the woman while I'm broke, if I start to date while I am broke, they either, and especially consider I want this marriage thing, and you know, biblical marriage and stuff like that, and purity and everything. It's just gonna be weird. I'm gonna have to settle. She probably gonna be older than me, probably not a virgin, probably have tattoos or whatever, probably piercings everywhere, probably fat. You have to settle, Ray. No, I don't have to. And now that I bring that up, because I refuse to settle, I'm an all or nothing guy. I want a Christian woman with this, that, and all that. Because I refuse to settle, at this point, I might as well just not have no woman. I want what I want, and if I can't get that, then I just stay single. Paul was. Jesus died a virgin, though he had a goal. So that's my thing. I need to be like Jesus. I need to have a goal. I need to focus on my success. Get my body on. I want a nice, good, physique. I'm skinny. I have a lot of potential in my body. My biological father, he says all the time, like, what you been doing, remarkable? Your chest and stuff like that. He see my gains, apparently. He see my gains. So I need to work on myself. And when I do, I don't know. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna tell that. That's not. I'm gonna piss a whole lot of people off there. So yeah, I want what I want, and especially considering the people I love being hypocrites, I don't care. I'm going for a younger woman. I don't give a fuck who. I don't give a fuck who likes it. I know. I just swear it. I know. I'm just saying that the hypocrisy that pisses me off. And honestly, when I made record that video, when I find that out, I was planning, you know what, I'm about to date. I'm going to purposely find an 18-year-old just to piss them off. But I need to remember this, okay? I remember this. That would be doing the same pattern. Okay, I can't. It'll be the same pattern, okay? It'll be a similar bitter pattern that happened in my entire childhood family that caused us all to separate anyway. So yeah, I'll say it that way. So yeah, I'm not gonna date for bitterness, okay? I already accepted I might die a virgin. It is what it is. I already accepted it. I might die a virgin. It is what it is. Never dating, never had a girlfriend. It is what it is. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.